How do I juggle my family and the business? To me, it's pretty simple. Family to me always comes first, and I know Mandy feels the same way. So for us being on that same page makes it a lot easier. You know, basketball games, volleyball games, football games, it was all about that stuff with the kids growing up. And to this day, I think Mandy and I could count on one hand combined any of the games we've missed by, you know, being gone at a horse show or doing that. I mean, I remember one year at the Congress, I showed in the finals and the bus was running. I mean, I showed in the finals, handed my horse to somebody, we jumped in the bus, drove all the way home and made it back for a noon football game the next day. You know, it was always really important to us to make that stuff a priority. And, you know, it's worked out good for us. And I don't have any regrets. You know, looking back, Cade's a senior this year, which is hard to believe that time passed that fast and, you know, that he's smart enough to be a senior. But, you know, it's been incredible for us to do all this stuff together and to see him develop also as a showman. You know, he showed in the first ever short stirrup class. So to see him develop from that into being able to go mark 224.5 like he did in a Derby last weekend, it's just been absolutely incredible. And the stuff he's won. And, you know, I mean, it's hard for me because I experience the joy of the big wins, but I also, it, you know, breaks my heart when he goes out there and either he or Carly, they go out there and it doesn't work. You know, I mean, that's the thing you always see and think about is, they won this or they did good or that, you know, yeah, that's great, but the heartbreak is almost worse, you know, because you're happy for them when they do good, but you know that you that's what you strive for. But the heartbreak is really, I mean, it just tears your heart out when they go out there with high expectations and maybe do 5 spins or drop a rein or, you know, whatever. Just anything can happen, or the horse just isn't good. And you know, that part is hard to deal with. And going forward, you know, Cade wants to do this for a living, so going forward, I know that there's going to be those victories that we love and that are going to be a highlight and we remember forever. But honestly, you know, I remember the heartbreaks exactly the same. I mean, both those things happen. So I know going forward, if I'm going to watch him do this for the next, you know, 30 or 40 years or however long he wants to do it, I know there's going to be both. And I think to balance that family and business, I think you just to have the attitude, and we really try to push it on our kids, that it's just a horse show. I mean, you go out, you horse show. If it works, it's fantastic. If it doesn't work, you go to the next one and you just go on. And I think when you don't make your whole life about just the winning and you make your life more about, okay, you showed Saturday night and it didn't go good, but you know what? When we get home on Monday, we're going to go to a movie and we're kind of going to take the day off and hang out together and whatever the case may be. And I think that's how you balance it all.
We created Equo, a simple and safe app that connects riders and drivers instantly. Here's how it works. It's really simple. You just sign up through the app, and you're ready for your custom ride. Equo Rush has on-demand drivers ready to make emergency travel a safe experience. Riders can schedule rides in advance with Equo Planned. And Equo Pool allows you to share rides with others for a cost-efficient trip. Next, select the destination and accept fares without having to use cash. One of our professional drivers will be notified and send a fast response for your convenience. Submit your request, and done! You're ready to Ekwell. All of our drivers are experienced professionals who get continuous training to handle any situation. Providing a safe, comfortable, and secure ride is our #1 priority. That's why we equip every Ekwell ride with step-by-step tracking and standby emergency assistance. You'll be able to get custom updates and monitor each ride directly from your phone. Welcome to the next level of equine transportation. Welcome to Ekwell.